Nope.
The Xbow stayed alive. The P.E.K.K.A had his hand raised in the air like, teacher, call on me. And the teacher just shut him down. Xbow taught him a lesson to be kind.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again with a crazy 4-building deck that no one could possibly prepare for. When they lose their tower to an Xbow, and then you have 4 buildings afterward, there's no way that they're ever breaking through. They might break their phones though. So let's go jump straight to some games and assert some dominance. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And a huge thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag. All the money goes directly back into the channel, making the videos the best they can be. Jumping into this one, we're gonna sauce out a good luck and start moving and grooving with our mini P.E.K.K.A emote. It's one of my favorite emotes in the game. Let me know down below in the comment section what your favorite emote is in Clash Royale. We love the pay-to-win mini P.E.K.K.A dance. So I'm gonna go for a log on the tower and make this man think that we might have a Royal Giant deck. I want him to think that we have the fastest cycle Royal Giant deck in history. Wait, this is amazing. We've got Furnace, we've got splash damage with the Fire Spirit, and then of course we've got Bomber. This is amazing cycle for us. Yeah! The Bomber was also whiffed by the Furnace, or not the Furnace, the Fireball. You know, it kind of feels like an off-brand Fireball, right? Like, the fact that the Furnace Fire Spirits do as much damage as a Fireball would to the tower, it's pretty ridiculous. I kind of mixed them up now. Let me know if you guys feel similarly. You're like, wait, why does a 1 elixir cost card do that much damage to a tower? So you guys have probably never done this before in your life, but I'm gonna tank with an Xbow.
What did he just say?
That kind of hurt me to say. I'm tanking all of his flying machine damage with the Xbow so I do not get in a bad spot. Because if the flying machine locks onto my tower, hypothetically, this man could get in a damage lead, and I didn't want that to happen. One of the things that you guys are going to notice whenever you're playing a siege deck, if their units drop over the river, like they jump like the pig or the hog rider, then your Xbow targets onto the tower and ignores the pig. It's like, oh, it's in the air. I can't see that far. I only see ground level. So yeah, man, he would be a terrible air traffic controller if the Tesla or the Xbow were ever supposed to do that. So I'm just gonna go in for a log. I wonder if we're able to get some extra value here. If we can go back to another bomber, I presume that we get a pristine defense and then have the ability to go in for a mortar or an Xbow depending on what happens. The best part about this is he has to go for Royal Hogs, and if he goes Royal Hogs into an Xbow and a bomber, it's just not gonna work. So I think he fly machines. Oh my gosh! He didn't fly machine. He didn't want the Xbow to connect. He fell trapped right into our trap card. Oh my goodness, I love this deck so much. It's incredibly satisfying to get this type of matchup too, because I was figuring, like, if we play against a Lava Hound deck, we literally only have Tesla. We don't have Fireball. So if you want to make this a more real deck that I've seen in the top 200, you want to swap out the Xbow and you want to put in Fireball, and then it works, you know, on ladder, and it works even at a high level, like, you know, 7,400 trophies, it's still going to work. But, you know, at this range, this deck also does work too. It's just a bit more memey, and we're doing it for fun. I'm going to go for Skeletons here, and I'm also going to Fire Spirit. We're taking a lot of damage, but it's going to work out well in the end, because as long as we're able to preoccupy the left-hand side and use our log, we will be able to break through with Xbow, and that's all we need. So we're at Tesla, we're going to go for our Bomber. The Xbow locks onto the tower. Also, another thing that you guys, if you don't know, now you know, if they go for Goblin Cage and you kill the Goblin Cage with an Xbow, it's going to lock onto the tower instead of the Goblin Cage Brawler. And that man, maybe he didn't know it, but now he does. Hey, so jumping into this game, we're sauce out of good luck, and we're figuring out what this guy's got. First things first, Fire Spirit is one of my favorite plays. My brother from a long-lost mother. Oh my gosh, I love it. He's got a building. He's one of us, but he's a little bit different. He's running our cousin, the Spear Goblin Hut.
We're family. We got a problem, we deal with it together.
Dude, let's have a family reunion of spawners. So, we're giving him the warmest greeting of his entire life with the Furnace coming down. And I think we can log on the Spear Goblins, get some decent defense with Skeletons here, and then procure a awesome play with a Tesla, and then maybe even go in for an Xbow. So if he drops a Fireball, I immediately Xbow with the Tesla. Do I do it anyway? Yes! He did it! Let's go! I made that prediction, guys. Did I not just say he was going to Fireball that? I felt like most people would drop a spell on top of the Furnace because it's just so annoying. It just did so much damage. He's like, I have to do something here. And if they use their spell and they have nothing for the Xbow, it is free real estate on the tower. And all we have to do is hold the door for the rest of the game. I think that we got it. If they were able to take down the tower, please, please, please just fall. No one loves you, tower. No one wants to see you again. And obviously, there's no way that he's going to break through.
12 o'clock midnight.
So as you guys can see, if you are ever playing against someone with 4 buildings, there's no chance you're ever breaking through. Even with Goblin Drill, he stood no chance. Imagine what it would be like with Hog Rider. Alright guys, so jumping into this game with a 4 building deck, no one is possibly going to be predicting this deck. It's just not going to happen. When you go in for a bandit counter with skeletons, and you get a positive elixir trade, very rarely are they going to be like, okay, he's going to use that elixir advantage and catapult 4 buildings at me. That's exactly what's about to happen. So we're going to Tesla, and we're going to go in for a really aggressive mortar as well, and he's going to P.E.K.K.A now. This is extremely promising for me. Because if we bomber, and then we just let the Rail Ghost lock on, it's okay. I just need to make sure that the P.E.K.K.A doesn't pounce onto my tower. Actually, this might not be okay. The Rail Ghost is doing unlimited damage to me. Why did I say that was okay? I'm an absolute idiot. Okay. This is what we have to do. We have to bounce back with the power of the furnace. I was just coughing up my words there because I didn't even know what to say. I was laughing at it because I didn't think that furnace should be a win condition, but then I realized that it does more damage than anything could do in this game. If left alone, it's just going to do unlimited value to the point that he fireballs it. So the good thing about furnace, now they don't have the fireball for the double buildings that you can stack up. So if I go for a defensive Xbow here and then I stock up a mortar, it's phenomenal because if you think about it, this Xbow is free real estate. He has to drop things in the back. So whichever side you drop in the back now, it's just going to die to the Xbow. Okay. I don't get it. I literally legitimately do not understand. This is hilarious. So we're able to go for skeletons, utilize the fire spirit, going for a Loggerino. I wonder if the Xbow is going to keep that alive. Oh my goodness, we can just go for another one. It's only single elixir still, and we got another mortar on the map. What's this guy doing? The Rail Ghost is going to go undercover, and it's just going to die. Let's go. Tesla, shred that thing. Some Kobe shots for good justice, and then we can go for some skeletons as well. Follow up with another one. Xbow immediately, because I assume that this guy's going to be able to afford a P.E.K.K.A, but we should be able to kill it. I think that we're able to do it. So if we log and we go in for skeletons here and stop the P.E.K.K.A in its tracks, we got it. The P.E.K.Ka's going to die. The Xbow's going to lock out of the tower. He doesn't have zap. That is so much value. Guys, here we go. More furnaces. More furnaces equals more win. That's the strategy that we have to vibe with. That's 100% the vibe. So if he fireballs on it, then he has nothing for the Tesla and the Xbow. If you want to go opposite lane, be my guest. We just fire spirit here. We go in for another Tesla. We're vibing with this because now your Royal Ghost is going to die. And we can get skeletons down too. His P.E.K.K.A is not going to do anything but get melted by the fire spirit spam. It's amazing because the fire spirit just tanked for the entirety of our push. The Xbow stayed alive. The P.E.K.K.A had his hand raised in the air like, teacher, call on me. And the teacher just shut him down. Xbow taught him a lesson to be kind to the 4 building sauce, because if you're not, you're just going to lose your tower. All right, guys. So jumping into this one, we're going to sauce out a good luck and a fire spirit. He's giving me some kisses, and he's going to hate me after this. He's going to retract his kisses. He's going to be like, can I get a refund on that, chick? Oh, he's giving me some more. I'm sorry, man. I actually feel a little bit bad. Okay, never mind. I don't feel bad anymore. That fire spirit connected to my tower. No remorse anymore. He's running Goblin Drill. And the fire spirit connected. This man is a filthy savage. We have to assert dominance on him. At least okay. If the bomber did not connect there, I think we would have lost the game. I needed Tesla immediately because he's definitely a Tesla. I didn't have elixir. I should have known. I wasn't big brain enough, guys. I was a small brain Brian. I wonder if we're able to kill that and get some damage on the tower. It could have been more. And I'm telling you right now that this is also a good opportunity for us to go in for another mortar. Hypothetically, there's a good chance that we're able to make this work. Presume that we log on top of the goblins and we get a decent defense, and then the mortar locks onto the tower. That's exactly what we want in life. Let's go. Heck yeah. So I think we can bomber here and then go in for skeletons up top. So if you guys don't know the skeleton placement, it's going to take 2 individual hits from the Dark Prince. Otherwise, if you drop it in the middle, like if you drop it right here, you know what happens. The Dark Prince just hits them all at once, and you're like, wait, I'm so dumb. Why did I just waste all of that elixir? I mean, it is 1 elixir, but you could get more from your units. You always want to strive for greatness and try to be the motivational speaker that makes your units to get the best performance possible, and that is the play there. So I'm going to go for Tesla. If you guys haven't done this before, it's pretty nice. You want to time the fire spirit so it's able to hit all the goblins. Let's go. So sometimes that works, sometimes that doesn't, and I'm glad that we were able to pull that one out there. So I'm going to wait for the bomber to connect to my tower, and then I'm going to furnace in the back. So the reason that we're doing this is I think that he's just going to keep spamming into me. And, oh, he's really messing up now. We can just go for more skeletons. This is great. He's going to lose the everything. He's going to lose the everything, guys. We can straight up Xbow here. Going for a fire spirit afterward. Oh my goodness. He has no way of defending this. There's just literally no chance unless something crazy preposterous happens. Fire spirit. Yes. Soak up the damage. Finish off the Dark Prince. You're supposed to get more damage than that. That's illegal. Okay. We're actually in a tricky, sticky spot. I don't love this. He's going to fireball me, though. That is good. That is definitely a good thing. So now, because he doesn't have fireball in cycle, we can go in for a defensive Xbow. And then go for a mortar off to the side. And what this does is the defensive Xbow is going to preoccupy our opponent to the point that he's going to be like, wait, I actually have to drop stuff here. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Imagine having to do that. Couldn't be me. We're able to Xbow on the other side now and then go for Tesla. Predict that he's going to drop another Tesla. Kill his Tesla. Get the Xbow to connect to the tower. Make him fireball. And then start going to the other side with another furnace. So if you guys haven't done this before, it's pretty hilarious. You're able to consistently just keep spamming Xbows, and then they have to fireball, and then eventually they're going to be like, wait, I don't have enough elixir to deal with everything at once. And that's exactly what I'm going to go for here. Maybe we're going to overwhelm with the fire spirits with right-hand side. I've done that before in situations where it's just like, wow, fire spirit is a whole win condition itself. And sometimes you're just going to go in for Teslas and mortars like this, and then follow up with the bomber because they're going to have to arrow it. And if he has to arrow on top of the bomber, it's just going to be a lost cause for him. So, yeah. It's not going to work because the mortar just connects to the tower. We're able to log back. He has to deal with the Tesla, and that's not possible, man. As much as you want to, you just can't. I'm just going to consistently spam mortars. I'm going to keep spamming more crap. He's going to have to arrow on top of this for sure, and I'm going to log because I think he's going to arrow on top of the bomber. I just don't want to get messed around with that. I don't want to be messed up by my opponent spamming Goblin Drill. I've played against that way too much on ladder. When we're screwing around in grand challenges, I'm not going to lose to that too, okay? GG, well played, and peace out. We are on a total tear, winning every single game today. Hey, so jumping into this game, we're going to figure out what this guy's got. If you guys don't know, Furnace is always the strategy with this deck because you can juke and jive and make your opponent not expect the Xbow. Because when they see Furnace, they're like, okay, probably just going to be that stupid Mirror Furnace deck that you always play, Jake. Or maybe it's going to be something else that's even more toxic, like Royal Giant. But in reality, I'm just going to run an Xbow, and you dropped a Tesla on defense against the Fire Spirit. So this is the best possible start for me, right? Like, we get a Knight, and we get all this crap coming into us when he doesn't have a single good answer anymore. This is hilarious. We're able to finish it all off, drop a bomber, make sure that, okay, now we know what your deck is. You're going to have Minion Horde, and you're going to end up having Bats. So what I'm going to do, instead of going opposite lane and allowing you to, you know, stop our Fire Spirits individually, imagine if I go for a Fire Spirits for my Furnace and then also have that chain on with an extra Fire Spirit on top of the Minion Horde and instantly, spontaneously combust it. That's kind of the strategy for me. So we're going to go for a Furnace here. We're going to see if he wants to go for a Minion Horde or something. I'll be content. What is that? What am I watching right now? What is this madness? Yo, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Don't be getting any ideas. That's just rude. Okay, so I missed the Skeletons round, so I have to log that back, and we will be able to shut it down, but that was bad on my end. Not gonna lie, I try to say that I'm a mobile gaming athlete, but my reflexes failed me. I truly did not surround that Sparky. That Sparky, it's gonna be seen in my nightmares right now. So, okay, I feel like a little bit of a bad person chuckling there, but in reality, whenever you see your opponent miss a Fire Spirit, do you guys not chuckle? Are you guys capable of like not laughing at your opponent when that happens, or laughing with your opponent maybe? Because they're like, wow, this thing's so broken. I'd like to think that we're laughing with him because he's like, wow, that card's so stupid. Maybe I'll start playing it in my next game. Who knows? Maybe we're just going to make the entirety of Clash Royale now Furnace Royale. So I'm going to Xbow here. Last time he decided to go for a Skill Horde. So where's the Skill Horde? We've got double Furnace.
Nope.
We can't. Oh, that was a painful interaction for my man. That was exactly what we wanted. That was what we wanted on so many levels. I don't know if we're going to be able to take tower in time, though. Oh, it was so close. But we did the buzzer beater, baby. Let's go. And all we have to do is hold on for 30 more seconds. You guys already know that as long as we kill this Minion Horde, it is definitely happening. So, Minion Horde, you are falling flat on your face, and we've won it. There's no way for this man to come back.
12 seconds later.
Yeah, so he actually said well played at the very end. Can't believe that. I can't believe he was actually nice after he played against 4 buildings. This man is a saint. Like, subscribe, and have an awesome rest of your day.